The Pittsburgh Steelers may be playing their season finale, but behind the scenes, a much bigger ending could be unfolding. Because according to insiders, this might not just be the final game of the year, it could be the final game of the Mike Tomlin era in Pittsburgh. After nearly 2 decades on the sidelines, the Steelers are reportedly preparing for life after one of the most respected head coaches in NFL history. And even more shocking? The franchise may already have his replacement lined up. Welcome back to NFL SnapWire. Let's get into it. As the Steelers gear up for their most important game of the season at Acrisure Stadium, there's an emotional undercurrent surrounding the team. Mike Tomlin, who has been the face of stability in Pittsburgh for 19 seasons, is now at the center of major speculation about his future. According to Sports Illustrated insider Albert Breer, the Steelers are not thinking about firing Tomlin. Instead, this is shaping up to be a mutual, respectful separation, one that could mark the end of an era and the beginning of a full organizational reset. And here's where things get interesting. Breer reports that the Steelers have already identified a potential successor, Los Angeles Rams defensive coordinator Chris Shula. Yes, that Shula. Chris Shula is the grandson of legendary Hall of Fame coach Don Shula and the son of former Bengals head coach David Shula. Football royalty runs deep in his bloodline, and league insiders believe Pittsburgh is intrigued by his defensive background, leadership traits, and long-term upside. Shula has spent his entire NFL career on the defensive side of the ball, primarily with the Rams, where he's earned praise for his adaptability, discipline, and ability to develop talent. He also previously worked with the Chargers earlier in his career. But there's a catch. Chris Shula has never been a head coach at any level. That lack of experience raises serious questions. While his defensive philosophy aligns with the Steelers' identity, handing the keys to a franchise with championship expectations to a first-time head coach would be a massive gamble. And offense? That's another issue entirely. Pittsburgh currently has Arthur Smith running the offense, but reports suggest there have been philosophical differences between Smith's system and veteran quarterback Aaron Rodgers' approach to the game. If Shula were to take over, the Steelers would almost certainly need a strong, proven offensive coordinator to balance his defensive mindset. Breer also notes that a coaching change wouldn't be the only move on the table. The Steelers are reportedly considering a major roster overhaul, including, most notably, a serious evaluation of the quarterback position. That suggests a full reset, not just a new voice in the locker room. Despite all the speculation, Tomlin's legacy in Pittsburgh is untouchable. In 19 seasons, he's compiled a 192-114 record, never had a losing season, and consistently kept the Steelers competitive, even during years of transition and roster instability. Whoever follows him will inherit not just a team, but an expectation of excellence that few coaches in the NFL can match. And the pressure? It will be immense. But Mike Tomlin himself may already be looking beyond coaching. According to ESPN insider Adam Schefter, Tomlin's next chapter could take him away from the sidelines entirely. Speaking on the Pat McAfee show, Schefter revealed that multiple outcomes are on the table once Week 18 concludes, including a move into television. Whether that's TV or another opportunity somewhere else, those things are absolutely possible and within the realm of outcomes after Week 18, Schefter said. That would be a major shift. Just weeks ago, Steelers legend Ben Roethlisberger suggested Tomlin could one day become the head coach at Penn State. But now, league insiders believe broadcasting is the more realistic path. And it makes sense. Tomlin is widely respected for his ability to communicate complex football ideas with clarity and confidence. His press conferences are often quoted league-wide, and his leadership presence translates naturally to television. Legendary announcer Al Michaels has even praised Tomlin's speaking ability, calling it one of the most important traits for a top-tier NFL analyst. Multiple networks are reportedly ready to make an offer the moment Tomlin decides to step away. Still, everything hinges on one game. The Steelers' season finale isn't just about playoff implications, it could determine the future of the franchise. Adding even more drama, Ravens head coach John Harbaugh is also facing mounting pressure, with insiders suggesting that the losing team could miss the playoffs, lose the AFC North crown, and potentially trigger major coaching consequences. One game. Two legendary coaches. Massive stakes. If this truly is Mike Tomlin's final stand on the Pittsburgh sideline, it will mark the end of one of the most stable and respected coaching tenures in modern NFL history. And for the Steelers? A bold, uncertain future awaits. That's it for today's breakdown on NFL SnapWire. If you want the latest insider reports, coaching rumors, and league-shaking NFL news, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because this story is far from over. We'll see you next time.